fountain pen ink for dessert. Hey guys, what's up? It's Care, also known as pens.inks.icedcoffee across various social media platforms, and I'm coming to you today with another little comparison. I was asked by a pen friend to compare Kobe Felissimo Chocolate Museum Strawberry Chocolate to a couple of other pink inks, and she specifically asked for, I think, 3 of them that I'm going to compare it to. And then I did my fun little game I play with myself, Are These the Same Color? Where I tried to go from memory, find other inks within my collection to see if they were similar. Now, some of these I know are different, but I think they're pretty, and I just want to see how they compare. Others, I kind of think they're along the same vein, and since the strawberry chocolate is a little bit difficult to find here in the US, I thought it could be fun to find something similar that may kind of fill the void for you. So let's get into the swatches. Let's talk about tools. I have a glass drink stirrer, and then I have my Kakamori steel nib on a River City Penco holder. And those are the tools we'll be using for swatching. I will tell you the inks as we go, and we can kind of talk about them as we go as well. So we're going to start with the requested inks, which was this Kobe ink Strawberry Chocolate, the Felissimo Museum Strawberry Chocolate. We'll begin with that one. This ink is very popular with good reason. It's a gorgeous ink. And the fun part is these inks actually are going to coincide nicely with the new pen day I have coming up soon. They may not be quite a bright enough tone for the pen that I'm going to unbox, but it'll be nice to have a nice comparison of different pinks in the collection, and in my collection. So let's begin here. Do a little line. And this one is the Kobe Strawberry Chocolate. Probably should have written this smaller. Oh well. It'll be okay. And then we'll just do all of the requested ones first, and then I'll do the ones that I'm trying to go off of memory thereafter. Let's do Birmingham Pen Company's Magnolia Mirage. This is, I'm just debating if I can make this accusation or not. This is, I think, my favorite pink. Full stop. I love this ink so much. I am kind of working through the bottom of the bottle here. I'm just dying for it to come in stock into a larger quantity. I love this ink so much. It's just such a cool color. Looks like I might need to put another little clip on there. I think I'll do that before I write. Add another little alligator clip up here. So this is going to be, and forgive my voice and if I'm a little nasally, I have a little bit of a summer cold right now. Birmingham Pen Company, Magnolia Mirage. Maybe. Yeah, that's awesome. I love this. Love this for me. This is one of my all-time favorites. The next one that was requested was the Pelikan Edelstein's Rose Quartz. It was ink of the year, I think, for 2024, maybe 23. I don't think it says it on here. It was a limited edition pink ink. This one is a good bit wetter, more lubricated than Magnolia Mirage. And then the last one that was requested is Van Diemen's Orchid Mantis. So that's the last one that was requested for me to cover. The others are ones that I tried to pick from memory. We'll see how right or wrong I am. There we go. Had to get through some of the bubbles from shaking it. Please forgive that swatch looks so wonky. Hopefully that's the outlier and all the rest of them are uphill from here. So we have the Van Diemen, which I'm just going to abbreviate here as VD for sake of space and brevity. And this one is Orchid Mantis. I'm sorry if you can hear the kind of road traffic. It's just after dark now, and we live up from a lake. So a lot of the people who spent the day, it's July 5th as I'm filming this, so a lot of people are spending the weekend on the lake. So you can hear a lot of the trucks and stuff towing their boats back home. And I probably should have laid this out slightly different, maybe with strawberry chocolate in the middle, but I didn't. So the next one we'll do is going to be Birmingham Pen Company Gumball. And I know that I recently swatched this one. It's not really new. If you've watched, you know, the Birmingham Pen Company videos I've done recently, it was in there. So apologies if that's repetitive, but in my head they were similar. So we'll see with drawing if I am totally right or totally wrong. Birmingham Pen Company Gumball. Next we have Dominant Industry, and I don't know if I'm saying this right, but Duftrausch. It's a scented ink, and I don't love the scent of it, but it doesn't linger, so I'm not that bothered. You know, if I stick my nose into the container, I can smell it, but I don't smell it, you know, when it's inked up in a pen. I do have it inked up right now in I think I have it in an Aspine pen. I'll abbreviate this one, Dominant Industry, DI, Duftrausch. Robert Oster's Australian Opal Pink. Dusty Pink was another one I considered for this task. But I couldn't actually find my sample of Dusty Pink. I know I have one in my collection somewhere, but it wasn't where all my other samples lived. So I'm not sure where it is at the moment. Robert Oster. And I'm going to abbreviate this to Australian Opal Pink. Then we're going to do Sailor Shikiori Yozakura. I do try to use my samples for stuff like this when I'm going to be just kind of doing like messy swatches of stuff. Mostly because I try to limit how much I dip into full bottles of ink. I do have a full bottle of Yozakura, but I'm just choosing to use up my little sample size first. Sailor Yozakura. then we're down to our last two. So we'll do Robert Oster's Pink Squirrel, which is a favorite. I use this one. This one is almost always inked up in a pen. This one has been a long time favorite. I almost always have this inked up in a pen. Right now, it's in, what pen is it in right now? Right now, it's in a Sailor Pro Gear Slim. One of the Cult Pens exclusive ones. Dusk, I think is the name of it. Dusk, D-U-S-K. Again, we're going to abbreviate. Robert Oster, Pink Squirrel. Fun fact, I almost always want to put 2 L's on the end of squirrel. I had to actually stop myself here. And then our last ink that we'll look at for this comparison is going to be by Troublemaker, and it's the ink Rodeo. Or Rodeo, I guess, if it's named after the street. But Rodeo. This one is a bit of a drier ink. Do our little line, maybe. We'll try and do our little line. There we go. So, Troublemaker, Rodeo. Awesome. So, I mean, as you can tell, none of these really matched, although I will say that many of them have the same, let's just go with vibe, as Strawberry Chocolate. None of them are quite exactly the same. But let's let these all dry down. We'll come back. We'll take a closer look at them, do a little comparison to our original Strawberry Chocolate, and see where we end up. All right, we are all dry. Let's have a little look. So we have Kobe's Strawberry Chocolate, Birmingham Pen Company Magnolia Mirage, Pelikan Rose Quartz. And I love the similarity between the Magnolia Mirage and Rose Quartz. That blue, purple, sort of blurple, I guess you would call it, shading in the ink is so pretty to me. We have Van Diemen's Orchid Mantis, and look at that shimmer. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Birmingham Pen Company Gumball. We have Dominant Industry Doofrausch. We have Robert Oster Australian Opal Pink. We have Sailor Shikiori Yozakura. We have Robert Oster Pink Squirrel. And then we, last but not least, have Troublemaker Rodeo. So while none of these are quite exact dupes, I would say if I had to pick ones from what's laid out here, I would say these two. The Robert Oster Australian Opal Pink and the Sailor Shikiori Yozakura are the closest, I feel, to Strawberry Chocolate. Not exact, but the closest. Is there a mid-tone pink you have that you think I haven't included that would look similar, more similar than what I have to Strawberry Chocolate? Please let me know. I love to be ink-abled, or pen-abled even. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please feel free to come back and check me out. Subscribe. I'd love to have you. If there's something you wanted to see that I haven't done for you, please let me know in the comments below. I am happy to oblige. I hope you have a great rest of your week wherever you are in the world. Remember to be kind to one another, stay classic, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.